Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and other ways. It's real fucking weird, but it is what it is. I have one earbud in, one earbud out, because you get in trouble if you play the songs, and it's not a short. Anyway, what was I talking about? Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, cash app, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's a random store. I have some spiritual items, then I have just random stuff that needs to get gone. That's on wtfLisa eBay. Readings, personal readings are closed. I don't have time. I'm never home. What else was I gonna say? I am picking up a forgetful energy, and it's starting to leak into my intro, and they're very annoying. Let me try to finish this, and then we'll get into Captain Forgetful fucking Pants over here. Yes or no readings are $5 on wtfLisa Etsy. It's a quick reading. It's recorded. Links are in the description. So I have this song called Right Now by Van Halen. And I do have an energy of a forgetful motherfucker. And I feel like, I don't know how this is gonna end out. Because I get an energy of people around this person suspecting like Alzheimer's or dementia or something. And they want this person to get checked. But there's an energy of, how do we get this person? Because it could be pride, even when they're being forgetful and weird. They're still a prideful motherfucker. It also is an energy of someone just denying their own age. Like, no, I'm too young for this. No, you're not. If you're already showing signs, it doesn't matter your age. You're still showing signs. Right now. Hey! It's your tomorrow. Right now. Come on, it's everything, says Sammy Hagar from Van Halen. I was offered tickets to go see him recently for free, but I couldn't because I was working. And I haven't learned how to be at two places at once. But also I realized, like, I don't really know his songs. So I feel out of place, but sometimes I'll go to shows just because I can and it's fun. Like, I didn't really know Cheap Trick songs other than, like, two when I went, and it was alright. I say alright because I had to leave early because my fucking friend was an idiot. So that was more about my friend than the band. But I had fun. It was weird hearing the theme song to that 70s show and not realizing that wasn't a theme song. It was an actual song by Cheap Trick. And hearing them perform it, I was like, oh my god, I'm stupid. Turn this thing around right now. Hey. Anyway, sorry. I do get an energy of, it's clear that someone has some sort of issue with their memory in their head. In some cases, if it's not quite Alzheimer's or dementia, they could be just having issues because of drug use. Whatever it is, this person clearly doesn't always know what year it is. It's pretty hard dealing with someone like that too. Like, I have my own memory issues occasionally. I had head trauma in 2017, so it took a while to relearn my middle name and some weird shit. But then I had to deal with my mom, who she was, as she was passing from cancer, she would get these lesions that would affect her brain, and it would kind of mimic Alzheimer's symptoms or dementia, where she would just pop out with weird shit. And just kind of talk to people who weren't there was another thing. And the hospice people had told me, when they start talking to people who aren't there, it means they're probably pretty close to passing, which kind of turned out to be true. And then I dealt with a narc who 2020, our only way of speaking was through the phone, and there were a few different nights where he had called me and he thought it was 2016. It was clear he was wasted, so that's what I chalked it up to. There was a couple phone calls where he thought it was 2016, and then one where he thought it was 2017. And then the next day he thought I was making shit up when I was kind of asking him, hey, is everything alright? Because this is like the third time he called me, and he's like, I don't have a problem. Now, to me, that example is coming up because someone does have a problem, and they're going to have to face that. If they have a double whammy where drugs and Alzheimer's or dementia or some form of memory issue is hitting them at the same time, it's not good. Someone is going to be, I think, in a facility for a bit. And for Wands, it may come as a surprise because this person may not be the typical age that people Page of Wands would go in. This is a person with like some sort of early issue with their head. And to me, this Four of Wands with this Page of Wands, because I'm not completely sure it's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sag. Honestly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally. I have a cover song. It's called Ain't Nobody Loves Me Better. Originally by Shaka Khan, but this version is by Jasmine Thompson. It's different. Someone could be in their 40s or early 50s, but this person isn't your typical nursing home resident. Usually they're like 70s and older. The Page of Wands, though, tells me somebody's got sexual issues, too. It's definitely a man. Maybe he keeps thinking he's a teenager, and he's like, I don't know. Whatever this is, this issue with his head is getting very bad. I see him getting locked up. 10 for you, it's been so long. 10 of Wands, this person's getting locked up. Queen of Coins, I don't know if their wife is going to have them committed. 8 of Wands, in some cases I get their mom, because this person's never grown up. Maybe it's clear they've always had a mental problem, but no one really paid attention now that they're older. There's a weird energy, though. I kind of don't feel like it's a wife, although maybe the wife just feels more like a mom at this point, because the husband is... his brain is fucking scrambled eggs. Give me some tea on this energy. Stuck in love and partying. This person, it could have been drugs that fried their brain, and then they also just happen to have genetic issues as well. Whatever it is, though, this mom or wife, unlucky, is, first of all, stuck with this motherfucker. Gotta get him into some care. They can't handle him anymore. In some cases, maybe they they kind of realize, looking back, the guy's always kind of been a bit slow. And then it's, now that he's older, it's worse. I don't know what this is. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody. Ghost missing in action. And freedom. This person is just, I get lifelong idiot child, but this man is in his 40s, early 50s, around there. And sad, it does suck, but there's something wrong with his head. He's getting locked up. I can't tell if it's like rehab and then some sort of like hospice scenario, or like not quite hospice, but like a nursing home. I don't know, I keep saying hospice, that's sad. Rehab and then some sort of adult care facility, because the man is just, it's not good. Maybe he has some sort of overdose, and then he hasn't been the same since. Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. I have Summer Lovin' from Greece, John Travolta, who gives me the fucking creeps, and Olivia Newton-John. We'll get a couple more tea cards and go here. Someone just played too long. Their brain is just fucking fried. Mommy or wife who feels like mommy, because the man's a handful, has to get him locked up. Bound. It's rehab vibes and text messages. I feel like the family talking about this. I'm gonna pull some true crime cards, because I feel like this man does a lot of crazy ass shit. And this leads to the rehab, not just like an overdose. He showed up splashing around, but I feel like this man's habits and whatever mental issues, the combination, he's done a lot of bad shit. Part of this incarceration vibe of like rehab and then a care facility could also have to do with jail. The man, egotism, of course. Fucking Peter Pan never grew up. Mommy or wifey or whoever this is just enabled them, and now she's stuck with this mess. This is the consequences of enabling him. Tunnel vision, and homicide. The man will never have a life. Never did, really. To me, I don't know if anyone was actually murdered here. It's just more of an energy of enabling this man's bad habits and bad behaviors. He never lived a grown man's life. Now he's going to end it. Because it sounds like a drag you just heard in my ear. The man ends his life in rehab in a care facility with nothing to show for it. His mommy or weird wifey enabled bullshit. And her life is spent wasted enabling bullshit just to end up with a fucking vegetable in the home. This is very... I feel an energy of this one, the Queen of Coins, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, really regretting enabling this motherfucker. Whether it's her son or husband, I can't tell at this point. Tell me more. How much dough did he spend? 7 of Cups and Page of Swords. In hindsight, in retrospect, enabling little bitch boy was a bad move. 4 Cups. Nothing went anywhere. His life didn't go anywhere. Her life didn't go anywhere. This was such a waste of fucking hangman time. Let's get clarity on the sign of the waste of time. According to mommy or wifey, I can't tell the difference now because the man is such a fucking handful. Summer dreams. I don't know why I had to sing it like that. Ripped at the seams. But this is my favorite part. Ugh. Those summer nights. I like how John Travolta does the ugh. And then he goes nights like a minute later. Ugh. I'm sorry. How'd this all work out for you guys? Not well, did it? That guy's so cool. He spends his time partying. Now he's 40, 50 in a fucking home already. Like, really? 9 of Wands. This is very stupid, but justice. That's what you get. I have Diamond Heart by Lady Gaga. Oh, and then I accidentally closed it. Because that's awesome. I was trying to pull up the lyrics. Out of school, go in for 102. Some asshole broke me in, wrecked all my innocence. So you spent your life doing all this dumb shit just to end up in a home. Fan-fucking-tastic. What's the sign on this guy? I already forgot. I was supposed to look for that. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with that Page of Wands I pulled earlier, he's just a karmic idiot running around with his dick hanging out. Now, judgment. Shit's coming back to bite him in the ass. Enjoy your nursing home, water sign.